My name is Gil Mizrahi, and I'm a tax lawyer at the International Tax Group of Gross, Klein, Handler, Chodak, Alevi, Greenberg Law Firm. I've been practicing tax law for the last 10 years, and I engage both with Israeli domestic law and international taxation. On September 16, 2008, a new amendment number 168 to the Israeli Income Tax Ordinance became effective. This amendment introduces unprecedented tax benefits to new immigrants and returning residents. The benefits are granted, among others, to new immigrants who are individuals who became Israeli residents for tax purposes for the first time on January 1st, 2007 or afterwards, and also to a veteran returning residents who are individuals who were Israeli residents and resided outside of Israel for 10 consecutive years before returning to Israel, or they resided outside of Israel for 5 consecutive years before returning to Israel by the end of 2009. Therefore, the amendment presents an incentive to a person who stays outside of Israel for a period of less of 10 years to return to Israel by the end of 2009. The tax benefits granted to new immigrants and to veteran Israeli residents are identical. The tax benefits granted both to new immigrants and veteran returning residents are identical and include, for example, an exemption from tax for a period of 10 years from the date such person become an Israeli resident in respect of his ordinary income generated outside of Israel. For example, if you have a business located outside of Israel, or you have received a dividend from a non-Israeli resident company, you will be exempt from tax on such income, business income, or dividend for a period of 10 years. In addition, capital gains generated by new immigrants or veteran returning residents will be exempt from tax for a period of 10 years from the date such person become an Israeli resident. After this 10 years period, such capital gains will be partially exempt according to a linear formula prescribed in the Israeli Income Tax Ordinance. For example, if you hold shares in a non-Israeli resident company, the capital gain generated from such shares will be exempt from tax in Israel for a period of 10 years after you become an Israeli resident. It should be noted that prior to the amendment there was an exposure that companies managed and controlled by new immigrants or veteran returning residents will be considered as an Israeli resident companies for tax purposes. However, under the amendment, companies managed and controlled by new immigrants or veteran returning residents will be considered as a non-resident companies for tax purposes for a period of 10 years after such person become an Israeli resident, even if such companies are managed and controlled in order to keep the flexibility of the new immigrant or the veteran returning resident to decide whether he would like to be an Israeli resident. The amendment provides an integration period. According to this provision, a new immigrant or a veteran returning resident may elect by notice to the Israeli tax authority within 90 days after his arrival to Israel that he will not be considered as an Israeli resident for tax purposes for the first year of his staying in Israel. If in the end of this year he decides to become an Israeli resident for tax purposes, this year will be taken into account in respect of the benefits granted under the amendment. In addition, the amendment provides an exemption from reporting obligation. A new immigrant or a veteran returning resident will be exempt from filing a tax return in respect of his income derived or accrued outside of Israel, and from the obligation to file a capital declaration in respect of his assets located outside of Israel for a period of 10 years after he becomes an Israeli resident. There is also an exemption from reporting obligation on contribution of an asset located outside of Israel or an income generated outside of Israel to a trust by a new immigrant or a veteran returning resident for a period of 10 years after such person becomes an Israeli resident. It should also be noted that Israel has an extensive network of double tax treaties, and the combination of the provisions of the amendment and the provisions of the applicable double tax treaty may exempt you as a new resident or a veteran returning resident from any tax. I will be happy to assist you in any questions that you have in respect of the new amendment or in respect of the Israeli